Welcome to Xtra presented by VDG Sports. I am your host, Vince Douglas Gregory. No filter. Very censored. Let's just go ahead and get down to it. It's been a long time coming. In fact, I've been misremembering a lot of times to do this, but I should have been giving shouts out to these people. I should have been letting them know that they exist, or letting them know that they are helping with the creativity. They are helping me with everyday life. Because if it was always one way or another way, then there's no opportunity to grow. So they have been there for me in personal growth or growth in anything that I need. And I just got to give a shout out to the haters, but I'll get to that and I'll make it make sense. First off, noobs, thank you. Thank you for coming along. Thank you for being curious. Thank you for joining this episode, joining the show. Yeah. Regs, we back at it again. Regs, we do what we do. Regs, this feels like every single day, but it's not every single day. It just feels that way because we got this special, unique bond. We don't know what to call it. But 1 century, we're going to figure it out. And when we figure it out from that point on, we're going to pretend like this what it was the entire time, even though it is what it is the entire time. We just don't know what to call it. We just don't know what the name is. And I can't use that machine to go back to the future to let everyone know what it is. So for now, we just going to say we understand. Sharing is caring, but you should not share everything. Sharing is caring, but you should not share everything. And shout out to my non-verbal communicating peeps. I just wanted to give you an SO to let everyone else know that you exist and you are super important. And I just don't want that to be lost in this one. I just don't want that to be lost, especially this one, when I speak of my or just haters in general. Not critics, not people with constructive criticism, not people with some kind of end game or end goal, whether or not it's to manipulate or not, or to play with your emotions or not. I'm not talking about them. They actually have a rhyme or reason to the madness, so I can respect that to a certain extent. I'm just talking about the people that hate the hate. I'm just talking about the haters that they just thrive on hate. That hate is they MO, they modus operandi. It's what makes them feel good. It what makes them feel a little bit better about themselves. I'm not going to say you should do that, but if that's what you do, then that is what you are put here for. That is your place in this universe. That is your place on this planet. There is a way back unless you go too far. There is a way back unless you go too far and just napalm and just burn bridges down and just make the land unfertile where it's uninhabitable. If that's the case, then there's no coming back. But there you can come back. Everybody deserves a second chance. Everybody should get a second chance when they prove that they've earned one in whoever eyes. I get that. But I got to give, or I should say and, because I truly want all of that stuff to stick. And I have to acknowledge the important role that these haters play. It's a particular in my life, the role that these haters play in my life. And I just feel as though that I haven't been giving them the proper attention that they need. I feel like I should let them know how helpful they are to me. Because when I get in a rut, because when I am hearing nothing but positive, 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 or hearing neutral, 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 or being played with, and not that kind of play with. This is a family show. This is a family program. If I was talking about any other kind of played with, I would have said earmuffs, or I would have got creative with it and just made up something that meant played with and just wouldn't come out and say played with, because that's too basic. Regs, you should know me by now. Noob that's still here, I ain't basic. I ain't that basic. I'll get creative with something unless it's just not meant to be. Unless I just can't get creative with it. And that's when the haters come in and help me get more creative with what I need to be creative with. And they help me be more diverse when I need to be more diverse in whatever I need to be in. Cause I don't want to be on the same side as a hater unless I'm undercover, unless I'm Machiavellian, unless I am a double agent or something to that nature. And then I just need to go underground and see how they move and see how they operate and just use some of the things that I learned so I can poke the bear, so I can let them know that I know their code words, so I can inform everyone else and spread the news like it's gossip. Spread the news like it's gossip. And that's why I say, yeah, haters are they have a purpose. They have a purpose. They help in growth, so I can have a measuring stick to see how far away I am from that and pat myself on the back. See how distant I am from whatever notion that they kicking up, and understand that I ain't that. I ain't that. But that's another thing. I don't really judge myself off of other people, but for the game of it, the gamify the system, to break up the monotony of the whole matter, because life is hard. Yeah, it is. But there's interesting aspects within it. There's entertaining moments, and I find their entertaining value something to laugh at, ha ha, at times, because I find it amusing. I find it amusing that it has to be this way. It has to go that way for a hater so they can operate. Yeah, operate. That's what we'll go with. And when they operate in a manner that they operate, it just get me out of the gutter. It gets me out of the dark corner when I'm staying up, late at night. And I'm thinking to myself, or I'm pondering. That's when the creativity flows. That's when I see the growth. That's when I can imagine even more better about other things and about different directions and stuff. And that's why I got to give you a shout out, haters. I have to give you a shout out because you don't necessarily keep it real. You provide the counterbalance to all of the other information. You provide the anti to whatever it need anti to. And I'm not just promoting anti and being contrarian, because a contrarian is a different thing. They have their means of operating. They can be a hater, but for the most part, they just doing what contrarians do. I get that. I know how they operate. I know how they move. I know how to discuss. I know how to engage regularly, freely. What it would. And haters, I'm not saying that I don't know how to do the same thing with you. I do. I just don't really, I'm not going to say appreciate. I just don't really respect. Yeah, let's go with respect. I just really don't respect how you operate or the way you move, because there's no, your heart's not in it. Your heart's not in it, and you're just doing it to do it. Now, if your heart's in it and you truly believe that, hey, I can look back from a distance, nod my head, and keep it moving. Look back from a distance, nod my head, keep it moving, and know what I need to do moving forward. Know what I need to do in present moment or present tense. Know what I need to do to make sure that I am in not necessarily good graces, but being optimal and efficient or efficiency when I need to. Therefore, you're still helping me in that sense. Because without you, hater, I'm sure I'd find another way. I'm sure there would be another path that would open up. But you provide this path right now. You provide this opening right now. And I feel sort of bad that I haven't thanked you in a long time. I know I've done it many, many moons ago. But I should be thanking you more often than not. I should be saying, hi, hater. I really do appreciate you. My creativity, everything that makes me me, the way I move, the way I operate, the way I think things through, the way I come out of my darkness and into the light. I can just use that template that you provide, the template that you provide to know which direction or to know what to say, to know what to do or what to operate or just how to breathe again. Bird-like voice. That's why I just had to give you this. I just had to take the time to give you this moment. Take the time to shine some light on you because you a star. You just not a very good star, or you just a star about to burn out, or a star that's burnt out. What did it call? Nebula? Supernova? IDK. I truly don't. I did at one point, but that's how truly important this is when it comes to whatever kind of star you are, because you really don't believe in it. And that's the part that makes me sad. I'm happy for me. I'm really, really happy for me. I'm happy for all the accolades. I'm happy for all the achievements. I'm happy for all of the not necessarily positivity, but the goals getting accomplished and everything else that I set out to do, or when I can't, or when I do fail and then proceed to win. I don't know what else to say. I'm grateful. I am grateful that you provide me the attention. I'm grateful that you utilize your energy to transfer and to try to disrupt my energy, but only makes it stronger, like muscle fiber and muscle tissue. You destroy the weak and the weak goes away and it comes back stronger. So I'm constantly getting stronger, constantly building and growing. And without the cancer you are, it would be hard. That's why I sort of feel bad that your heart's not in it. That's why I feel bad that you really don't believe in what you do, because you need to find something to believe in. You need to find something that make you actually really happy and not necessarily happy to disrupt or destroy others' happiness. Don't base your happiness or your will to thrive and survive on someone else. You need to look inward and find that from within. And then I'd appreciate you even more. And then I'd understand and be like, okay, you got me. Good. Until then, I just don't know how you can continue on without feeling some kind of way all the time. Because if you feeling some kind of way all the time, you ain't never ever feeling any kind of other way. Don't you want your emotion range or range of emotions? And that's not a real question, but that was some free advice, because I feel as though I owe you more than what you've been giving me. I truly owe you more than what you've been giving me, but baby steps, baby steps. Thank you for listening. Thank you for listening. Be sure to check out the website at xtra, That is XTRA, VDGSPORTS.com. There's a YouTube as well, VDG Sports. Like, subscribe, share, basically do whatever it is you do there. Comment if you must, comment if you may. Yeah, do it. Noob that bounced out a long time ago. Thank you. There's many roads that you can pick, many roads that you can operate in. So I'm just gonna say fill in the blank. I'm not giving you any choices. Fill in the blank. You come up with your own choices. You decide. Regs, I'm still not gonna give it to you. I'm just gonna say I'm out.